Good morning to all. How are you study going on at your home? कैसे चल रही पढ़ाई? अच्छी चल रही? बढ़िया? चलो। कोर्स हो गया सबका? हाँ? ऑनलाइन हो गया तो हो गया और क्या? ऑनलाइन तो हो गया ना? बस तो फिर क्या? ऑफलाइन भी हो जाएगा देखना। तो फर्स्ट चैप्टर कौन सा है? What is the name of first chapter? Improvement in food resources. That is out of course. This year that chapter is not mentioned in your syllabus. And the first chapter is of the fundamental unit of life. And the fundamental unit of life, that is cell. Who discovered the cell? Robert Hooke. 1665. Who discovered living cells? Living. Robert Hooke. Robert Brown. Anthony von Leeuwenhoek discovered the living cell. A.V. Leeuwenhoek discovered the living cell first time, and Robert Hooke discovered that is dead cells, and give the name that is cellula. Robert Hooke given the name cellula. Robert Hooke seen that cork under the microscope, and which seen like this, like a small chamber or small compartment. And given for this name, that is cellula. Who given the cell theory?
Swan and
Who given the cell theory? Slyden and Swan. The two scientists, that is Slyden and Swan, given the cell theory. What is cell theory? Cell is functional unit of life. Cell is functional unit of life. Functional unit means each and every function at the smallest level performed by the cell, just like respiration, digestion, reproduction, excretion. All these functions performed at the smallest level by the cell. So cell is functional unit of the life. Another is of cell is structural unit of life. Structural unit life. It is structural unit. Structure means the structure of all organism is made from cell. It is building blocks of the body. Building blocks of the body. The cell is structural unit of life. And third is of omnis cellular, e cellular. Omnis cellular, e cellular. What is the meaning of this sentence? This sentence given by the R. Virchow, Robert Virchow. Robert Virchow. Omnis cellula, e cellular. Meaning of this sentence means all cells arise from pre-existing ones. All cells arise from pre-existing ones, यानी सभी सेल का ओरिजिन पहले से प्रेजेंट सेल से होता है. अचानक से de novo ओरिजिन नहीं होता है, स्पॉन्टेनियस ओरिजिन नहीं होता है, स्वतः ओरिजिन नहीं होता है, यानी सभी सेल का निर्माण पहले से प्रेजेंट सेल से होता है. जितनी भी सेल बनती है वो पहले से प्रेजेंट है नेचर में, उन सबसे सेल होता है. सो दिस इज द सेल थ्योरी. सेल इज functional unit of life, cell is structural unit of life, and omnicellular is cellular. All cells arise from pre-existing ones. So new cells always formed from the previous cells. If we see the shape and size of the cell, shape, first of all, shape. What is the shape of the cell? Indefinite. The shape of the cell is depend upon the depend upon the type of cells. The shape of cells may be circular, rectangle, discoid, elongated, spindle shaped, or irregular. If we see the amoeba, not fixed shape is there. If we see RBC circular in shape, if we see diatoms, that is disc shape. If we see neuron cell, that is elongate cells, that is elongated cells. So the shape of the cell is depend upon the organism and where it is present. कहाँ ये है, कौन सी पोजीशन पे है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग शेप ऑफ द सेल डिपेंड करता है. क्या देखा बेटा नीचे? उधर क्या है? Now size. Normally size we cannot see by the naked eyes. अपन नहीं देख सकते हैं बिना किसी माइक्रोस्कोप के सेल्स को नहीं देख सकते हैं. The smallest cell is of what is the smallest cells? PPLO. That is what is the full form of PPLO? What is the full form of PPLO? Mycoplasma. That is full form. PPLO, pleuropneumonia-like organism. PPLO, pleuropneumonia-like organism. That is PPLO. It is the full form of, and it is a type of mycoplasma. It is a type of mycoplasma. PPLO. It is the smallest living cell and largest ostrich eggs. Ostrich egg is the largest living cell and the longest is of nerve cells. Longest cell जो होती है वो nerve cells होती है. So these are the size again vary organism to organism. Size भी vary करती है अलग से अलग. एक organism से दूसरे organism की size अलग अलग हो सकती है. Vary करती है. Now cell differentiate into two parts, that is cell wall and another is a protoplasm. Protoplasm differentiate into again cell membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. So these are the different part of cell. Cytoplasm differentiate into again two parts. Cell organelles and cell inclusions. Cell inclusions means in which cell is there. That is ground substance or liquid substance of cell is the cell inclusions. Now first of all we study that is cell membrane. What do you know about cell membrane? all of you studied from 6th class onwards. What you know of cell membrane? What is the cell membrane? How it is formed? What is the composition of cell membrane? Anyone of you? Cell membrane क्या होती है? The outermost layer of the cell, right? Plant cell or animal cell? Plant cell. No. Outermost layer of the animal cell. What is the outermost layer of plant cell? Cell wall. The cell wall is the outermost layer of plant cell, but in animal cell it is the outermost layer. It protects the cell, especially plant cell, especially animal cell, protect the animal cell. It is made up from protein, lipid and protein. Protein, lipid and protein. It performs different function of the cell. Different function. Protection, entry and exit of different material and any other things. So we study here how to enter the different things inside and how exit from the cells. For this we have to study first time a phenomena that is diffusion. Diffusion. What is diffusion? Any one of you? What is diffusion? Yes? No. Any other?
The process by which water can be moved at higher concentration to lower concentration.
थोड़ा ठीक है. It is only in water or any other type of only water. Any other? Diffusion, sit down. Diffusion, movement of molecules of matter from their higher concentration to lower concentration. That is diffusion. Movement of molecules of a matter from their higher concentration to lower concentration. That is diffusion. If I spray here, sometimes you also find out that particular spray is there. Means the particles of spray after some time move from here to there also. That is diffusion. If I burn sand stick here, after some time the fumes of sand sticks move there. So the movement of molecules of a matter from higher concentration to lower concentration, that is diffusion. If I take one glass of water and put 2 drops of ink into the glass, after some time that ink will be completely dissolved into the water. That is diffusion. If I put 2 drops of lemon water, that complete lemon water dissolved into the water, that is diffusion. Not water only. All the matter move from molecules of matter move from their higher concentration to lower concentration, or movement of molecules of matter from their higher concentration to lower concentration till equilibrium. Till equilibrium, जब तक वहाँ पर यहाँ पर इक्वल कंसंट्रेशन नहीं हो जाए तब तक वो घूमते रहते हैं, उसको क्या कहते हैं? डिफ्यूजन. Give any examples of your daily life. अपना एग्जांपल बताओ कोई भी मेरे को. डेली लाइफ का जिसके अकॉर्डिंग डिफ्यूजन होता हो. Anyone of you? डिफ्यूजन का कोई भी एग्जांपल. Salt and water, not sugar. Water and milk. हो गया. ये तो लिक्विड का कोई एयर का एग्जांपल दो. gases in air, which gas? CO2. How can you feel this is CO2, this is not?
सर परफ्यूम लगा देता हूँ।
परफ्यूम लगा देते हैं तो परफ्यूम पास में से कोई निकल के जाए तो परफ्यूम दूसरा दैट इज डिफ्यूजन। और घर पे हलवा बनाती मम्मी किचन में बाहर से पता चल जाता हलवा बन रहा है,
Yes, ठीक बात है।
that is the diffusion, example of diffusion. So these are the example of diffusion from these molecules of matter come from their higher concentration to lower concentration. One more phenomena, that is osmosis. Osmosis, that movement of water from their higher concentration to lower concentration through semi-permeable membrane, that is known as osmosis. Movement of water from their higher concentration to lower concentration through semi-permeable membrane, that is known as osmosis. Suppose this is the semi-permeable membrane. This is semi-permeable membrane. Here water is there, and here salt solution is there. Salt solution is there. The movement of water molecule from which side to which side? A, this one is A and this is the B. A to B. Any other? The definition of osmosis: movement of water from their higher concentration to lower concentration. तो यहाँ पर वाटर के मॉलिक्यूल सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन है तो उसमें भी पानी है, सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन में तो वहाँ भी पानी है, इधर केवल पानी है। तो A से B जाएंगे या B से A जाएंगे? कांस्टेंट। B से A जाएंगे। A से B क्यों नहीं? A से B क्यों नहीं? Definition is that movement of water from their higher concentration. किसकी higher concentration? Water की higher concentration. Water की higher concentration किधर है? A में है, B में है? A में है। Water की higher concentration, वहाँ तो salt solution है, तो salt की concentration है वो, तो वहाँ पर A में water की higher concentration है, B में water की higher concentration नहीं है। So movement of water from their higher concentration to lower concentration, so water move from A to B. अगर मैं यहाँ दूसरा बात करूँ, इधर भी हो क्या हो? Salt solution. But here 100 gram salt is dissolved, and here 10 gram salt is dissolved. Now what is
B2A?
what?
B2A. Water.
Right answer, that is B2A, because movement of water from their higher concentration. Water की higher concentration अब इधर है, यहाँ salt की concentration ज़्यादा है, water की higher concentration इधर है, तो water अपनी higher concentration से lower concentration की ओर move करेगा। तो movement of water from their higher concentration to lower concentration, that is known as osmosis. According to movement, that membrane is of three types. According to movement, membrane is of three types. First is, four types. Permeable membrane, permeable membrane, a type of membrane which is allowed to pass both particles, that is solvent and solute. Solute. What do you know? What is solvent and what is solute? Do you know? Yes.
सर सॉल्वेंट जिसमें डिसॉल्व हो रहा है और सॉल्यूट जो डिसॉल्व हो रहा है।
सॉल्वेंट जिसमें डिसॉल्व किया जा रहा है, सोल्यूट जिसको डिसॉल्व किया जा रहा है. If the sugar solution is there, Sugar solution is there. What is solvent? What is solute? Solute कौन है और solvent कौन है? Sugar solution में
solute water
solvent
solvent sugar
solvent sugar है और solute water, right? solvent जिसको जो घुल रहा है और solute जो घुल रहा है. sugar solution में कौन घुल रहा है? sugar घुल रही, तो क्या होगा ये? solute. और solvent जो बोल रहा है तो कौन होगा? water. So that is done. So in sugar solution, that sugar is solute and solvent is of water. So two things is there. So first membrane, that is permeable membrane, a type of membrane which allow to pass both solute and solvent. ऐसी membrane जो अपने में से दोनों को आर पार जाने देती है, ऐसी membrane को क्या कहते हैं? Permeable membrane कहते हैं. And example is of sail boat. A type of membrane which allow to pass both particles from them, that is permeable membrane, that is sail boat. Second is of impermeable membrane. A type of membrane which do not allow to pass both particles. ऐसी membrane जो अपने में से किसी को जाने नहीं देती है, not solvent, not solute, किसी को आर पार नहीं जाने देती, that is impermeable membrane. And example is of rubber membrane. Rubber membrane को लगाएंगे तो किसी को अपने में से आर पार नहीं जाने देती. Third membrane is of semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane, a type of membrane which allow to pass only solvent particles. Which allow to pass only solvent particles through them, that is semi-permeable. A type of membrane which allow to pass only solvent particles through them, that is the semi-permeable. And another is of selective permeable. Selective permeable, a type of membrane which allow to pass selected material along with solvent. Solvent तो जाता ही है, along with solvent. Selected material along with solvent, that is selective permeable. ऐसी membrane जो अपने साथ साथ कुछ selected material को भी जाने देती है. Solvent तो जाएगा, उसके साथ साथ कुछ selected material जाएगा, that is selective permeable membrane. And membrane of plant cell membrane of plant cell, that is the selective permeable membrane. So these membrane is of four type. Only we study semi permeable और selective permeable. हमें की कौन सी काम की हमारे semi permeable या selective permeable membrane ही काम की है, बाकी कोई काम नहीं. So according to now here osmosis में अब according to concentration, the solution is of three type. Solution तीन तरह के होते हैं concentration के according. One is of hypertonic, and isotonic. According to concentration, the solution is of three types. Suppose this is the cell and this is water. Cell having semi-permeable membrane, you know, where water will move, inside the cell or outside the cell. Cell से पानी बाहर आएगा या cell के अंदर जाएगा? If a plant cell kept into the water, where water will move, inside the cell or outside the cell?
Inside.
Yes, because cell having some concentrated solution and the water move from their higher concentration to lower concentration, and this type of solution which having low concentration, that is known as hypotonic solution. Hypo means less. A solution whose concentration is less than another solution, that is known as hypotonic solution. ऐसा solution जिसकी concentration दूसरे solution से कम होती है उसको hypotonic solution कहते हैं. A solution whose concentration is less than another solution, that is hypotonic solution. And in hypotonic solution, cell will be absorb the water. हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में सेल को रखेंगे तो क्या करेगी? पानी अब्सॉर्ब करेगी और सेल विल स्वेट. जैसे किशमिश को पानी में रखते हैं तो किशमिश फूल जाता है, सेल अब्सॉर्ब होता है, फूल जाता है. दूसरा देखें, सपोज हियर द सेल इज देयर एंड इधर सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन इज देयर. सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन की कंसंट्रेशन इस सेल से ज्यादा है तो क्या होगा? पानी बाहर निकलेगा. अब पानी की कंसंट्रेशन सेल के अंदर ज्यादा है तो ए सॉल्यूशन whose concentration is higher than another solution, that solution is known as hypertonic solution. ऐसा सॉल्यूशन जिसकी कंसंट्रेशन ज्यादा होती है वो हाइपरटोनिक कहलाता है. और तीसरा कौन सा? आइसोटोनिक, यानी उसकी सॉल्यूशन की कंसंट्रेशन सेम होती इक्वल होती है दूसरे सॉल्यूशन को आइसोटोनिक. तो हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में पानी अंदर आएगा बाहर आएगा? पानी अंदर आएगा. हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन, हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में पानी बाहर जाएगा सेल से और आइसोटोनिक में नेट जी होगा, ना तो बाहर जाएगा ना अंदर आएगा. तो ऑस्मोसिस दो तरह की होती है, एक तो होती है एंडोस्मोसिस, एक होती है एक्सोस्मोसिस. जब सेल ने पानी अंदर लिया, सेल ने पानी अंदर लिया तो उसको क्या कहते हैं? When a cell placed into hypotonic solution, hypotonic solution में क्या होता है? एंडोस्मोसिस होता है. और हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में सेल क्या होगी? श्रिंक हो जाएगी, दैट इज एक्सोस्मोसिस. यानी सेल को शुगर सॉल्यूशन में डाल देंगे तो सेल श्रिंक हो जाती है, पिचक जाती है. क्यों? क्योंकि उसमें से पानी बाहर निकल गया. दैट इज द एक्सोस्मोसिस, दैट इज द एक्सोस्मोसिस.